Wreck-It Ralph. I'm rating it a 3 out of 10 purely because of the wasted potential. I mean, when I first heard about Wreck-It Ralph, I thought this movie was gonna suck, and it does suck quite a lot. But the premise of the story, it's actually kind of brilliant. It's actually kind of cool. We get a adventure set inside a world of video games. I mean, that's pretty cool. We have all these video game worlds that, collide, or we go through these video game levels, worlds, whatever you want to call it. That sounds pretty cool. Had me thinking about Kingdom Hearts, but Kingdom Hearts is the opposite way, I suppose. But yeah, I thought the premise of the movie was kind of cool, but when I saw the trailer, I thought, man, this movie's gonna suck big time. And I've watched the movie, and it sucks a lot. It's really a bad movie. So yeah, the story, it sounds amazing. Unfortunately, what we get is a super messy, distraction lost kind of movie that purely wastes a very clever, a very good premise of a story. So in this movie, we actually follow Ralph, who is a villain of an arcade game. And basically, he's tired of being the bad guy. And instead, he wants to be the good guy. He wants to be loved. He wants to be respected. He wants to be a hero for once. So, what he does is he bounces, he leaves his game and he's looking for a medal to prove his worth, to prove that he can actually be a good guy, that he's actually worthy of being loved, and so on. But, in this quest for validation, what happens is he unleashes a deadly virus that threatens every game in the arcade. Now, that actually sets up quite a cool idea for a very cool movie. So, yeah, what is good about it is that it starts strong. It starts very strong. And we get some really cool cameos from Sonic and Pac Man and Bowser. So yeah, I'm watching this movie and I'm thinking like, yeah, this is cool. It has some potential. I want to see where this is going. But yeah, then the movie just shifts into something that is, I don't know, something like a Barbie movie. I don't know what the hell's going on. So what is good about this movie? Like I said, the premise is kind of cool. The idea is awesome. We have a world where video game villains have support groups. I mean, that's kind of genius. That's kind of funny. So the setup is creative, and the first part of the movie, it feels like this movie could be something cool, could be something funny, could be something that we would love. The visuals, well, I can't complain. It looks quite good. The animation is good, and the environments and the character designs, they feel polished, they look nice, they all seem to have some type of personality to them. And Ralph himself, he's kind of likable, I guess, kinda. I mean, you want to root for the guy, not really, but yeah, kinda. And yeah, he's struggling with who he is, his identity, and that could have made for something quite emotional, something, touching, something that, pulls on the heartstrings a little bit. But this movie really doesn't do that. And, you know, here's where the movie just basically crashes and burns. And the thing that really bothered me most was the Sugar Rush detour. There is a moment in the movie where the film actually enters Sugar Rush, which is a game within the movie. The game is called Sugar Rush. And then this movie, Wreck-It Ralph, becomes a completely different movie and much, much worse of a movie. I mean, gone is the creative video game world, and instead we're stuck in a racing world, a racing land, Candyland, Sugar Rush. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck was going on. Terrible, terrible idea. Instead of making the movie Wreck-It Ralph, we get basically a Sugar Rush movie, something completely different. And yeah, that really just kills the whole movie. And then we have Vanellope's character, the little girl that runs with Ralph basically through the whole movie. She's meant to be quirky. She's meant to be, loving and heartwarming and funny and all the good stuff. But god damn, she was annoying as hell. She wasn't fun. I mean, I wanted her to shut the fuck up. What the hell was that? She's loud, she's obnoxious, she's annoying, she's everything you don't want in a movie like this. And the film just spends so much time on her instead of the story of Ralph. I mean, it's Wreck-It Ralph, it's not Wreck-It Vinnylope. I mean, yeah, I don't know, man. It was terrible, really terrible. And yeah, basically we lose the focus of Ralph's storyline. So yeah, that the sugar rush thing and Vanellope, terrible, terrible idea. And generally speaking, for the whole movie, I think the most problematic was the wasted potential. The idea, the setup, it's so cool. We get these iconic cameos like Sonic and Pac-Man and whatnot, and none of it matters. None of them actually matter. It's just background noise. I mean, why have all these cool characters in the movie and do nothing with them? I don't get it. You could have done something very cool with it. So yeah, the wasted potential, it's terrible. Then we get the storytelling. It's just weak because we don't get a Wreck-It Ralph movie. We get something completely different. And for a movie that is supposed to be heartwarming and light and fluffy and I would say kind of funny, none of the jokes land. I mean, the comedy just isn't, it's not sharp enough for us adults. But I mean, if I was a kid, I probably wouldn't laugh either. I mean, it's just not funny. The jokes are bland. It's all predictable. It's just cringy, I would say. Yeah, just painfully cringy. That's what the jokes are in this movie. So yeah, I mean, the concept great, potential totally wasted. Visually, yeah, it looks kind of cool. But then the sugar rush and the switch of the focus, it just kills this whole movie. So yeah, Wreck-It Ralph could have been something really cool with a very clever and emotional story about purpose and friendship and loving and or I mean love and about doing the good things and what it means to be the bad guy. But instead, we get just something that looks really cool, but the movie is just super empty. The pacing bad, the humor, waste of humor, and all this candy, sugar rush type of stuff. No, 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 no. Definitely pass on this movie. So yeah, a 3 out of 10 for me. But then again, what do I know about movies? I just watch them and I just critique what I think. So let me know in the comments what you think of this movie. I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye bye.